Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, good people. It is Larry B. Hawkins Jr., also known as Hawk, and this is a motivational moment with Hawk. I don't know, I like it. It has a nice ring to it. We're going to see how that works out. Listen, today I want to talk to you all about it could be worse. It could be worse. I was listening to one of my mentors yesterday, and he was telling a story about how somebody had came to him and was like, hey, let's go feed the homeless. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'm down to go do that. So they went and bought a whole bunch of food. And in his mind, he's like, we're going to go feed the homeless. We're going to go see the guy on the corner with the change bucket, and we're going to give him some food. And, you know, the guy laying on the side at the church, we're going to give him some food. And in his mind, that was his perception of what being homeless was. Well, what they ended up doing was they went to a old school building that was recently bought by a church, and it was like a homeless community behind this church, and it was in a well-known place, but nobody knew it was there because it's not something that people see every day. You know, it's not something that people see at all from, you know, the part that they're familiar with. So they go behind this school. They got to go behind a fence to get there. And when they get there, you know, they see couches and furniture in the woods. And it's like homeless people living in the woods. Well, they used to be right behind the church, or right behind the school. But when the church bought the school, the church said they didn't want the homeless no longer to be there. So they pushed them further up. So not only are these homeless people in the woods back behind the church, but they're no longer behind the school that the church bought because the church doesn't want them there. So he goes down further, and they run into a guy, and the guy shows them where the community is. So they finally get to the community, and he says, you know, I was in awe. I was stuck. Like, I had, like, words could not define what he saw, because he was like, man, it was a community. It was like me and you. You seen living room chairs, and you seen baby strollers, and you seen kids, and you seen adults, and you seen married couples, and you seen families living in the woods, in the forest, homeless. And it was heart-wrenching. It was, you know, it was painful. So I say all that to say, be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for your current situation, because your current situation could always be worse. And the last thing you want to do is talk down on another person when you don't know what their situation is or what they're going through. So it could always be worse. I just wanted to give that to you. Take it as it may. I hope it resonates with you, and it sinks in, and you get a lot out of it. This is Larry B. Hawkins, also known as Hawk. Motivational Moment with Hawk. Peace.